We are about 7 minutes away from a breakfast update, but before we get to that, I want to focus on the HR tab. HR stands for Home Run. And this is all about the BTR voting and the stakes that are earned with that. Some of this is very self-explanatory. Coin, which ones we voted on. I also have an link to each one of these to bring it to the voting page details from Bitrue.com. Same with the prices. That will bring you right to the current price. Right now, these are manually entered. I will, however, create an API, so this is automatically updated every time I run a lunch or breakfast. But for now, I have not created that, so I have just manually put these prices in. There are a couple of coins that I do not think I can get a ever updating price on. UBSN is one of them, I believe. I will indicate somehow on here that this will need a manual update rather than it happening automatically when I get to that part. The pool is how many coins are awarded during the voting, and the value is based on the current price, or at least what's priced here, on how many coins were given, and a dollar value of what the prize pool is or was. I can already see an issue here. This is not a over $5 million prize pool. How did I mess that up? I'm not sure, but it is definitely messed up. I will fix that later. Here is the date. I believe I started this. The date represents when staking was first earned. That's what this date represents. So basically, the actual vote probably happened a day before each one of these particular dates. This is how many votes that I cast. This is how many that everybody cast. And the vote percentage simply is what percentage this is of that. So for Media Coin, my votes represented 1.79% of the total vote. Column N, this is what was rewarded as the staking benefit, of which why we voted on these, or most of these. This is the average we earned per day. This is the current price. Here is the value based on the current price, and obviously based on how many we gained. The return percent means of this $264 is 0.9 of 1%, so less than 1% of the total value that 103,332 BTR is currently worth. The pacing, I have pacing in here because some of these I either pulled out and I didn't collect the full 7 days, and you can see that with these, we're done. There's no more earning on these coins. And these coins are still in the staking process, so this will go to the full 7 days, but it's not there yet. So what the pacing means is it's estimating of how many coins would have been distributed during the days that have not been awarded. And you're taking that number and you're extrapolating it to what 7 days would be and what the number would turn into had it gone far further or once it goes further. The APY, that's pretty self-explanatory. Anything that does not have a full 7 days, this can change a little bit, and of course it could change based on prices. But again, these return rates are amazing. I just wish we could do it more than 7 days at a time. Even the worst one, and this is Baby Dogecoin, even the worst one has an APY of 18.37%. Absolutely amazing, and why I continue to say BTR and Bitrue is my absolute jackpot. All risk-free, all free money. It's just incredible. I want to say this real quick. X Gold and Locks, these were the two biggest coins coming out the gate. They have cooled down substantially the last couple days. However, they're still some of the top ones. The best coin so far is Samo. It used to be Sale, but Samo took that over. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fluctuation going back and forth with these to begin with. But that's where we're at right now. Felt like I had another point I wanted to make. 6 days. Oh. All these numbers are based on only the awards, the value of the awards in the coin of which was awarded. So, in other words, it assumes you have this many X gold and this many locks and whatever. This does not yet count for if you converted these into a different coin. That's going to be the next part of development. I will have a separate video for that if I do choose to record it, that is. But these are the current returns. We are roughly 1 minute away from the next breakfast update. I will close this video when that update, the breakfast, has occurred. These pacing in numbers, I will say this. The pacing for these are going to remain because there's no more staking days left. However, the pacing here, once the 7 days is up, this will be removed. We won't need to see it because we'll actually see the number here of what it actually occurred. So I don't need to estimate. Pacing is basically just an estimation. We're 20 seconds away from the breakfast update. It should automatically move to the page that is going to have all the data changed. But pay attention to when this happens. You're going to see a bunch of yellow tabs come up. This is all part of the process of creating an archive. In my opinion, it's pretty cool. Gotta wait for a little bit. Here's all your yellow tabs down here. These will disappear when this is corrected or completed. And it should no longer say wait a little bit. It will just tell us, hey, here's the next thing you do is run your lunch, but don't do it until 4:05, no sooner than 4:05 a.m. Goodbye.